Picture bumping into a middle-aged guy in mesh shorts, scuffed sneakers, and an old Knicks tee. You'd assume suburban dad, not Hollywood mogul. Yet that unbothered dresser is often Adam Sandler, and beneath those gym clothes sits one of the most efficient money machines in modern entertainment. While other stars flaunt private jets and Balenciaga, Sandler jogs to Starbucks in sweatpants, then deposits eight-figure checks from Silicon Valley streamers. How did a kid once paid $7,000 per Saturday Night Live episode turn jokes about penguins and fart contests into $440 million net worth? Strip away cameos, box office tallies, and clickbait gossip, and you'll find four pillars that hold the Sandler fortune in place. Mega contracts that guarantee blockbuster paydays before a single ticket sells. An in-house production company that captures every revenue stream, including those of his friends. A stealth real estate portfolio stretching from Pacific Palisades mansions to oceanfront Florida retreats. A low-key luxury lifestyle, modest cars, giant generosity, that seals fan loyalty and keeps brand overhead remarkably slim. We'll unpack each pillar, one at a time, and reveal the single lesson any creator can steal from Sandler's spreadsheet. Even if you'll never headline a Netflix banner. Mega paydays, Sony and Netflix. Turn Sandler into a millionaire. When critics roll their eyes at an Adam Sandler comedy, Sony accountants grin. In the late 90s, the studio studied ticket stubs and saw a pattern. Mid-budget Sandler films were returning box office jackpots. To lock him down, Sony offered a contract almost unheard of outside Tom Cruise territory. $20 million upfront for every starring role. 20% of gross box office revenue, before theater cuts and expenses. On paper, it looked insane. In practice, it was shrewd. Take Anger Management, 2003. Production budget, $75 million. Global box office, $200 million. Sandler's guaranteed salary, $20 million. His 20% slice, roughly $40 million. Total payday, approximately $60 million. Triple his quote. Simply because audiences love seeing him yell at Jack Nicholson. By 2014, streaming giants needed content cannons, and Netflix needed reliability. Comedy is tricky to globalize. Fart jokes and underdog sweetness translate in every language. Netflix executives wrote Sandler a check for $250 million to deliver 4 exclusive Happy Madison films. No theatrical risk, no marketing obligation beyond a thumbnail image. Traditional critics roasted the deal. Netflix subscribers clicked anyway. The Ridiculous Six, 2015, recorded more first-month views than any Netflix original to date. The Do-Over, 2016, and Sandy Wexler, 2017, kept retention high. In 2017, the service re-upped. 4 more films, undisclosed but estimated at $250 million again. Then came Murder Mystery, 2019, with Jennifer Aniston. 83 million households streamed it within 28 days, making it the most-watched Netflix title that quarter. Result? 2020 brought another renewal, $275 million for 4 more movies. Total streaming haul to date, approximately $525 million. Add Sony points, back-end DVD windfalls, and Sandler's gross career earnings easily top $750 million. The lesson? Negotiate percentage points and front-end money when you know your fan base shows up rain or shine. Happy Madison Productions. While many actors cash big checks but surrender creative control, Sandler took a different route. In 1999, he founded Happy Madison Productions, named after his first breakout pair Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. Why does that matter? Because the production entity allows him to greenlight his own stories without waiting for studio approval, employ his circle of comedians, Rob Schneider, Kevin James, David Spade, keeping talent costs friendly and on-screen chemistry organic, capture ancillary revenue, producer fees, distribution cuts, merchandise, streaming residuals. A typical Happy Madison playbook looks like this. Budget a comedy around $40 million. Hire buddies for co-star wages. Shoot quick, sprinkle cameos. Release in summer against superhero behemoths that leave family comedies unserved. Even if Rotten Tomatoes withers, profits bloom. Because Happy Madison already owns production infrastructure, edit bays, trusted crews, recurring costume stock, overhead stays low and margins stay high. Sandler earns as actor, writer, producer, sometimes soundtrack performer. To executives, he isn't a hired gun, he's the arms dealer. A real estate map from Malibu to Manchester. Sandler's streetwear may scream bargain bin, yet his addresses sit firmly in celebrity zip codes. Pacific Palisades crown jewel. Purchased in 2004 for $12 million, the 1.20 square meter estate features 7 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, an indoor basketball court emblazoned with the Happy Madison logo, home theater with custom reclining seats reportedly upholstered in Knicks blue. He's invested in continuous upgrades, solar panels, expanded chef's kitchen, lifting Zillow whispers above $28 million today. Malibu glass box. Bought in 2001 for $3.1 million, the 3-story beachfront villa uses floor-to-ceiling glass to frame Pacific sunsets like IMAX screens. Sandler loved the staging so much, he cut the previous owner an extra $50,000 to keep all furnishings and ocean-themed art intact. Highland Beach, Florida. A $3 million Atlantic front spread acquired in 1999. A perfect winter hideaway 2 hours from Miami Press, with private sand dune and open-air deck large enough for cast wrap parties. Ranch-style expansion. In 2022, he added a 170 square meter ranch house 2 blocks from his Palisades mansion. Price $4.1 million. City filings already approved a remodel to transform it into a 700 square meter guest compound. Translation: extended family lodging during film shoots, or maybe a future in-law residence once daughters Sadie and Sunny grow up. Altogether, conservative estimates place Sandler's property holdings above $45 million. He rarely flips for profit. Instead, he renovates for comfort, the real estate equivalent of those oversized t-shirts, roomy, reliable, and built for the long run. Low-key luxury cars. Most celebrities broadcast wealth through hypercars and diamond watches. Sandler chooses stealth wealth, peppered with occasional grand gestures. Cars that blend in. Cadillac. DTS, $43,000, classic old-school luxury. Cadillac CTS, a sleeker daily driver at roughly $50,000. Dodge Challenger SRT, a $60,000 muscle car that satisfies his Boston sports bar alter ego. Range Rover Sport, $90,000 for Malibu grocery runs. Cadillac Escalade, north of $100,000, perfect for airport pickups. Ferrari 488, lone flashy toy, $330,000 of Italian engineering. He reportedly takes it out only late nights to avoid TMZ drones. Also, after filming Grown Ups, 2010, Sandler surprised co-stars Chris Rock, Kevin James, David Spade, and Rob Schneider with Maserati Quattraport sedans, $200,000 each. Asked why, he shrugged. "Those guys make me laugh. The studio made me rich. Sharing's the easy part." Giving without paparazzi $1 million in 2007 to the Boys and Girls Club of Manchester, New Hampshire, because that gym kept me out of trouble. Regularly covers medical treatments for children of crew members. Anecdotes confirmed by colleagues, never publicized by his team. Drops in unannounced at charity pickup basketball games, telling organizers, "Use my name for tickets if it helps." Why low-key works fans relate to his everyman wardrobe. Investors love his spreadsheets. By avoiding ostentatious flex culture, Sandler keeps production insurance low and brand integrity high. Audience believes he's still their guy. That authenticity is arguably his most valuable asset, one no accountant can depreciate. Adam Sandler's journey could have stalled at novelty songs on SNL. Instead, he studied Hollywood's math. Own the project, negotiate the back end, leverage loyalty, reinvest quietly. 20 million Sony salaries became $60 million box office payouts. A $250 million Netflix experiment became a $525 million streaming pipeline. Production autonomy via Happy Madison multiplied every revenue stream. Real estate sheltered windfalls, and a humble public image kept fan goodwill strong enough to weather critic storms. Which pillar impressed you more? the $60 million anger management haul, or the $1 million Boys and Girls Club donation? Drop your vote in the comments, smash like if a tactic sparked inspiration, and subscribe for our next deep dive into quiet billionaires hiding in plain gym clothes. Until then, keep your jokes sharp, your contracts sharper, and remember, you don't need designer suits to negotiate designer paychecks.